Cam Buford. I got the head coach of the Los Angeles Giltinis. Giltinis. It's made after a drink. Did you come up with that name?
I didn't come up with the name. No. But I don't mind the drink. The drink's good.
There you go. So how did you guys come about putting this team together? This is the first year here in Los Angeles. So talk to me about the makeup of the team, kind of the players that you were looking for. What's the identity of the team?
Yeah, it's been a really interesting process. We've been building the team now for about 12 months, obviously in our inaugural season. It's a mixed group. We've got four-time World Cup champions like Adam Ashley Cooper and Matt Giddo from the Australian Wallabies. We've got New Zealand players, Scottish players. DTH Vandermeer is a famous World Cup player from the Canadian national team. And then, of course, most importantly, we've got a good, probably half our roster is American boys.
Yeah,
so it's a really good mix there. We've got Christian Rodriguez, a local boy from Hawaiian Gardens.
Okay.
Quite a few Californian boys. It's an eclectic mix of really seasoned and high-profile professionals down to the guys that are trying to make their scene in the local rugby scene. So it's good.
So your coaching style, are you more of aggressive? And how do we see that translate on a rugby field? Everything to me, just an American football fan, it looks like you're all a bunch of tough guys out here. But what's your coaching style? Are you more aggressive, or you take what the offense or the defense gives you? Describe your coaching style.
Yeah, I think I'm sort of pretty democratic as a coach. Yeah, we have specialist coaches, we have contact coaches, we have forwards coaches, backs coaches.
Okay.
So yeah, I work with a coaching staff of about 6 or 7 full-time guys.
Okay.
And my main role is to pull all that together.
Okay.
Make sure the coaching staff and the team are singing from the same sheet.
There you go.
Am I aggressive? After a loss, I'm not the friendliest guy to be around, and sometimes at half time I've been known to lose my stuff a little bit. But I'd like to think I'm pretty well balanced for the most part.
Okay. Now I got a big question about the deck, I guess it's called out here. This is obviously AstroTurf.
Sure.
You guys are typically known to play on natural grass, right?
Yeah.
Now you're going to get some scrapes and bruises. When I played it, we called them strawberries, where you take some bark off your skin a little bit.
Sure.
How does that change your coaching philosophy or your playing style? Does that change it at all?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. No, our philosophy doesn't change because of the turf. It's in a perfect world, you love to play on natural grass, but we understand that a great facility like this, it's obviously the cutting edge technology with the 5G here. Yeah, but there's no doubt the boys will come up with some grazes and some skin off, but yeah, they're sort of superficial wounds. It's the broken bones and the concussions, those sort of things are the ones you try and steer clear of.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll have to be really vigilant with how we patch up the boys after it. But we're not the first rugby team to ever play on an artificial turf, and we won't be the last, so we'll just get on with the job.
So you brought it up, something I wasn't even thinking about, the concussions. Like, how do you stay away from that? Do the players look after each other in live game action, to where they're not trying to really knock a guy out? In football, American football, they're trying to take a guy's head off.
Yeah.
Right? But you guys don't have the equipment here. So are you guys looking after each other in that sort of space? Is that a brother look after the brother?
Oh no, concussion's a big issue in all professional sport. Yeah, we don't have helmets. Some players choose to wear a soft, what they call a headgear, which is a softer protective thing for their head. But the sport has really strict protocols. You have really vigilant medical staff. Anyone that suffers a concussion in the game is immediately removed. But no, the fact we're not wearing pads or helmets doesn't mean they take it any easier on the contact. The boys are ripping into each other really strongly, and unfortunately the byproduct is it's a rarity, but we do get the odd concussion, but we have really good systems around ensuring that the player comes off and we manage him back really well.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Now, you said you've been putting this team together for about a year now. What makes you excited to bring this team to Los Angeles? Obviously, you're going to be in a big city now, but why are you excited to kind of bring rugby to American football or American sports fans?
Yeah, it's great. America's one of the last bastions. It hasn't really warmed to rugby. Rugby's a big international sport behind the Olympics and the Soccer World Cup. It's the Rugby World Cup's the third biggest sporting event in the world, and takes in all countries. So Americans love their contact sport. They love fast-paced sports. The beauty of our sport is that the ball's in play a lot more. It's a lot less stop-start than football. And I just think the Americans, once they see a game and get a bit of an appreciation of the tactical side of it, they'll love it. It's controlled violence with a little bit of educated strategy.
Okay, well, the controlled violence part is that we like. Then you add some strategy in there, that makes it all the better. Thank you for your time, Coach Coleman, and have a good one. We look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
Look forward to having a good Los Angeles following. It'd be great.